from the sanctuary at New Creation in downtown Jamestown, New York. And I know you're going to pick this up. You're either on live or you'll pick it up in a few minutes. Last week I came on live and I told you that this week we're going to open up. But here's what's happened. I've tried to keep my thumb on some of the things that are taking place here in the Jamestown area and with our congregation. And whereas people are on the mend, and many of them are completely, the people who are ill are on the mend, I wanted to create a little bit more space between their recovery and us kicking into a full service worship time. And so this morning, we're going to go virtual. There'll be some things for the kids. I put this information out via Facebook yesterday, but we'll have the children's, and I'll be teaching on the book of John, the 10th chapter, which is in sequence to the things that I've been talking about for the last month. We have some folks that are still in the hospital, but they look like they've gotten over the bump. And many of the people who had illnesses but were fairly light symptomatic are through that, and by next week we're a full go. Here's what's going to take place next week. We're going to have full service unless there's some kind of weird bump, but we're going forward right now to have a full service. The nursery will be open. The service will begin at 10 o'clock with worship, full worship, and that afternoon, 4:30, weather permitting, we're going to have our church picnic, and there'll be maps here next week. It's one of these things where we'll have a bonfire. We'll have it's a dish to share. Bring a dish to share or bring food to share situation. There'll be a corn roast. There'll be cider pressing because of this. That's that time of year. And big bounce house for the kids, lots of fun, lots of fellowship, and in the wide open spaces of about 4 acres there. So that's coming up, and that's, of course, weather permitting, that's next week. Kids' church probably won't kick in until the week after, all right? We're trying to get all of our church workers, our kids' church workers, up and moving forward, all right? All right.